What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Transformers masterpiece, MP-48 Cybertron leader Lio Convoy from Beast Wars 2. That's right, my zillions. It's taken me quite a while to get to this. It came from the backlog indeed, and I'm very excited to finally check this out. Now, I've had my Lio Convoy out for a long time, actually, since I got it, because I couldn't wait to check it out. However, I never transformed it once, so it's always been near this box, and now I'm like, you know what? Why aren't we checking this out? I did get this at HLJ back in 2022, so it's been a few years now. And everything else that I got alongside it, you know, I shipped alongside it, including a couple Ultraman, including Mini Action Gigantor, all got reviewed, but not this guy. I don't know. I think I've always had like an aversion to reviewing masterpieces because I was scared. But you know what? We gotta get it done. I really wanted to do this one. So without any further ado, let's get to that review. So there's our beautiful Lio Convoy out of the package. But before we get into them, here's a quick look at the directions, full color directions from TAKARA, TOMY, and boy, is there a lot to do. So do prepare yourself for a long form ultrazilla review. No way I could get through this quickly. And then we did have a card as well that comes with it, a little MP-48. Now the regular MP line is done. It's just MPM now, so, you know, whatevs. But, yeah, this was one, and it wasn't a big masterpiece guy. I've only have a few masterpieces, but this was one I really wanted. I did wait on him, though, a little bit. Like, I don't think he came out in 2022, but I waited till there was, like, a price drop on this guy, and I did get him. Back when, you know, like, HLJ was still doing some price drops that were significant. So, yeah, I got this guy on a decent deal. But anywho, nice card and nice direction. And this was a great thing to review right now as well. And one of the reasons why I finally wanted to get it, you know, in front of the camera was there is the TAKARA 40th anniversary version of the Legacy Lio Prime coming out, which has a face similar to this one. So I kind of wanted to get this reviewed and then, you know, have it ready for, you know, whenever I get the other one, because I'm definitely going to get the other one. So, yeah, this is beautiful, though. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. You know, I mean, it's just so nice. I love it. For real. This is gorgeous. Yeah, I think another reason why I didn't review it is because, like, it also didn't come out that same year, I don't think. I think it came out the year prior, 2021, if I do remember correctly. So there was no, like, real rush for me to review it to try to, you know, get it in for best of the year. Oh, I see. I didn't even take out everything. Look at that. And I'll get that out afterwards. But, look, there's still plastic in there. See? Barely did anything with this guy. He does have some articulation in this mode. Oh my god, ratchets. See, in the foot here, there's the articulation, the toes, and then right there, that turns as well. That, oh, beautiful. That turns as well. Goes outwards. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous ratchets. Hinge on the tail. I do remember not digging that this pops out so easy. Little buttocks part. It's this part that's like locked in, but I feel like it comes out kind of easy. And then the front legs, like so. Which is pretty good. God, I love all the ratchets. And they're all different sounding, you know, because there's like some die cast in this guy and stuff. So it's just, it's pretty cool. Not much going on at the waist or anything, but in this mode. And then the head can move up and down, can turn, and the mouth does open. So I feel like you got to do something to really finagle that mouth to get open good. It's only opening a little bit for me, so it does open, but not too much, unfortunately. But wait, you can actually lift up the top part. So there you go. That makes more sense to me. I knew, I was like, that can't be. You know, sometimes you gotta look at the directions for these things. And even though it's in Japanese, it's still, you can still work out what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, that is, very, very cool. So let's take a look at this, further. You got a really nice mane. It's very nicely sculpted. It's only one color, but it is supposed to be very animation accurate. So that's pretty cool. You got more like kind of fur detail here, I guess it's supposed to be. It's pretty cool though. I like it. The nails are done in that same kind of color. It's kind of like a goldish yellow. The tail is done in that color as well, and it looks really nice. I do like it. I like, you know, the reds poking through and the blues, you know. It's supposed to be, you know, not really a lion, like he's a robot lion. And, you know, do I even have to say this? I like how the legs are shaped. It's got a very smooth, like, look to it. Just absolutely gorgeous. All of the white looks so good on this figure. It shines. It's just beautiful. Like, really, really, really nice. You see some waist here. We'll get to that, I guess, later. The head sculpt is where it's at. Look at that. Really, really nice looking. The eyes look fantastic. The nose, the little whiskers, the mouth again. If you open it, you see the teeth in there, which look good. Painted gums and stuff, faux gums, and a tongue as well. Really, really nice. It's just so cartoony and great. I just really, really like it. I mean, the shape of this is tremendous. It looks so good. Love me some robot lions. I mean, that's something, if you follow the channel for any length of time, you kind of have to have gotten by now. You know, my love for Voltron and some other ones. Yeah, Leo Prime here, like Lio Convoy, I should say. Yeah, it's just absolutely, like, off the charts. Just one of my favorite things is, you know, Zoids, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, love it to death. Like, very, very cool stuff. And it looks so good. It just looks gorgeous in this mode. So beautiful, beautiful stuff here all around. So there's a few things you could do with Lio Convoy in this mode, including the Lio claws. So you want to pop these up, and I should say that there's really, really nice silver paint down here, which is very, very cool. I'm thinking we're gonna get through like a lot of this stuff he does, you know, as we go, because there's stuff I'm like kind of forgetting. There's like little like nooks and crannies of like areas of spots that just look really cool. Anywho, Leo claw, like if he's jumping, he could claw you to death. Rawr. And then the other thing he could do is the Leo beam and missile combo. So what you want to do is lift this little piece up here, move it back first, then lift this whole thing up, turn it around, push this down, then you can open up these little flaps here, like so, and then push these out, and then you got some gun action up here. I think these are supposed to all go, oh, are they supposed to go all front like this? I think so. Something like that. Oh, and then you could just pop the whole thing off. Okay, I think I got it. You're supposed to push these all up front and then reclose these parts here. The directions are a little tough to, you know, to see, let alone read. But see, and then we do have little missiles that you can put in there. So that's cool. Do that. Or lasers or whatever. And then we get this here that opens up, and you see that these also have things here. And you could pop in its own missiles, which are cool. Very nice. You get 4 of these for various spots, I guess. Ooh, turn this. Let's go. There we go. And there you go. We got some nice missile arrangements. Is there more? I feel like there's more. but I just don't know where. Are they back here somewhere? The hand back there. Anywho, for the most part, that's the Lio beam and missile. I guess the beams are here. The missiles are there. I think these do kind of splay out a little bit. Maybe they don't. Let's not tempt the fates. This is good enough for me. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Either way, you know, he's got firepower. Emphasize comparison. While my regular legacy Lio Convoy is currently missing, hopefully we'll find it by the end of this, at least for robot mode. Here's the Nemesis version, which came out a little bit later, so you can see the differences. You do have a nice smooth texture for the legacy. They covered everything up pretty well, and they didn't in the masterpiece. But the face really sucked on this original one for the lion mode. As you can see, it's not accurate at all. But yeah, this is still cool though. You know, the masterpiece is better in, you know, certain aspects, but the legacy has its charm for sure. So with that all said, there's only one thing left to do, and that's maximize! Lio Prime, all transformed up for the first time since I've owned this figure. And he's pretty cool, sort of. That transformation was not great. I did not like it. Not really one that I loved. And, you know, this figure kind of does suffer from the design of Lio Prime. It's one of those weird things where, like, this is a thing. This is a thing. And I hate it. Definitely do not like it. I think the Legacy actually did it better. Legacy's still missing, but we'll see. But yeah, and then you got these things up here, which I've never... Like, in theory, this looks cool, but, like, I don't know. I felt like it's never been quite good. And then you got the tail butt part on this side, which does make for a cool little, you know, shoulder pad. But yeah, I don't know. There's things that I don't love. Like, I kind of don't like all of this here, you know, where the head sits. Like, between the chest and there, it feels like too deep or something. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's supposed to be a masterpiece, but... And there is masterpiece things about it. I mean, listen to those ratchets. Let's do the articulation. The head is actually fairly good, the way it moves. Then the body, ratcheted waist. Doesn't have a chest, but ratcheted waist. The shoulders... Yeah, everything has beautiful ratchets. This is a soft ratchet over here. There is a ratchet there, but it's soft. You have a bicep swivel. You have a ratcheted elbow, which I can't get to move any further. Is that right? Oh my gosh, that could be better. Yeah, that could be better. But then you got like a forearm thing, which is interesting. And then you have movement there, and then you have articulated fingers, which is a thing for the masterpiece. And then you could, like, kind of scrape your fingers across things, and it hurts outward. And then we got the legs that splay out, full split, forward. Just listen to those ratchets. Wow, good stuff. And then... I thought this does turn at the thigh, the upper thigh. It's very tight on this side. Not as tight as on this side, but very tight on this side, I noticed, while transforming it. You have a double jointed knee. The knee joint moves as well. You have a swivel at the ankle, and it does go back and forth on two different slots, again, because of transformation. The foot, the toes move. The heel spur can move, but why would you do that? But anywho, I do have some paint rub that I'm seeing now. Oh, it's coming off. Paint rub, that's coming off. That's fine. As long as it comes off, right? Alright, so there is some paint rub from the red on both sides. But it appears I could get it off. So I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, looks-wise, you know, the articulation's okay. You know, some might complain because it's a masterpiece, but at the same time, masterpiece is kind of the Transformers, you know, the official Transformers high-end. So, you know, it's not about the articulation per se, but like accuracy of look. And this is actually accurate to the cartoons, so it is what it is. But he looks good. The head sculpt is excellent. That's for sure. Very, very nice. Beautiful Leo Prime head. The grays for the ear things look good. The eyes in yellow look real nice. So it's a really nice head shape. Looks really, really good. Very much prime. A prime. The chest looks pretty good. I do like it. Maximal symbol there. Some blue stuff there. I do have what looks like a paint scratch on the blue. Right there. But then the waist looks pretty good. Nice and silver. I like that. Very nice. Nice shape to the chest. All in all, I do like it. You do have the shoulder pad, which is cool. You know, it's a different lion head than before. It's more like plain. And that's fine. Again, it's accurate. Looks pretty good. The ears and stuff. You know, the rest is just kind of sitting inside. You do kind of see it, but you don't. You see it, but you don't. The red is nice. I love the reds for the arms, for the knees. Beautiful, shiny, looks good. All of the goldish plastic looks pretty decent. The hands look pretty good. I like that he looks like he's wearing gloves. This is an eyesore, of course. But what can you do? The Krajiji section looks really good in that gunmetal, the blues and the yellows. The legs look really nice. Nice musculature to them. Very, very cool. The gunmetal again. You got blue here. The knees look great. The feet look good. Again, with the toes, very, very nicely done. The butt on the back. And all of this looks good. The heel spurs look nice. Yeah, this gunmetal is really, really cool. The back looks decent enough. I get like that this wants to keep popping out, but, you know, that's because you move it and it just pops out of place. Again, this is an eyesore, but it is what it is. I mean, proportionally, he looks really, really good. Very, very nice. Heroic. Lio Prime is such a cool design in my eyes. I really always liked the design of him. You know, it's got its quirks, but I still like it. And again, I love lions, so it works. This guy needed ankle pivot, so I could, you know, because I can stand better. But unfortunately, he doesn't really have that. But overall, it looks really, really good. So for accessories, first up, we get his blaster, his Cybertron Buster. Very nicely done. You got the gunmetal, you got like kind of like a goldish paint, but it's very dull. And then the rest is in gray. It's really nicely shaped. Really cool sculpt. And you take his hand, open it up a little bit, and you're going to see it's keyed, as most of these usually are. You just gotta find the sweet spot, get it in there. It's kind of hard for me to see for some reason. There it is. Get that in, but then you gotta shape it. Oh my god, all the spikes are like spiking me. Okay, nope. Okay, come on. Alright, no, sometimes this is more trouble than it's worth. It's not staying in his hand at all. Trying the other hand. It's not popping into the slot good on that side. We'll try on the other side. And, you know, I think I stopped collecting Masterpiece because they're expensive, and I was never a collecting Masterpiece. I only have a few pieces. But, and it's all primes. Optimus and this guy. Hot Rod is not, well, Rodimus Prime, I guess. But he's Hot Rod. There we go. Okay, well, I got it in on one side at least. It's not completely in, but it's better than it was. Better than the other side at least, right? It's a good looking blaster. He does have little holes there, and you can pop some stuff in there should you wish. I think these would go in there. It's like blaster things. No, maybe not. Where's it these? No, one of them does. Maybe not. And by the way, I was able to get the gun in this hand, so yay! That said, we do get this other thing. It's like some sort of holder thing where you can put some of these in, just like a holder of some sort. I don't know exactly what's going on, but a bunch of them fit in here, which is cool. So you could do something like that, and then you could hold on to it. Does have a little notch as well. So same deal. Pop it in. I guess it's like a separate weapon. So that works. And then, you know, you can use some of these as claws and whatnot. You got this. You turn it around. In theory. Why am I getting jammed? Oh, it just goes like this. Oh, does this not claw? Well, this does have a blaster that you could use as well. So you can put these in here, and then that's a separate blaster. Forgot about that. But I thought this turned around fully. Yeah, there we go. That could be a claw, right? So there's that. And then this, you can also use, because it has this. And then you have a separate claw, lion claw deal. I don't know. I mean, it works. It's okay. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. But you can make it function. Maybe if you do this, you can do it a little bit better. Yeah, that seems to work a little bit better, right? As a claw. Yeah, I mean, they work okay, I guess. At the leg, there's another thing that gets exposed here. Leg nozzle of some sort. Blaster parts, so you can fly. So that's pretty cool. Nice little, you know, I don't know, a little extra, you know, gimmick thing. It's pretty nice. The tail, if you want, could come up as well. Lio Vute. I don't know what it means. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like a radar of some sort. You guys let me know down below if you know. I actually don't recall that one at all. But I think that's mostly it. Oh, there's a, you know, Energon Matrix in here as well. If I could just open it without scratching anything. There we go. So inside there, you have a little Energon Matrix. So, you know, more sculpt work in there. It's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. He's got gimmicks. He's got things he could do. So he's got weapons. It works. It works. I mean, they're not... I'll be honest, it's not the greatest, but, you know, it's fine. Additionally, you could do, like, a lot of things we did before, like the, you know, Lio Typhoon, or whatever the heck it was called, you know, where you could turn the head and whatever. You could do that. You could have these things pop up, the gun things. You could do that as well. I don't want to have to take it all out again, but you can do it. Maybe you just turn this, right? Oh, and that comes off. But anywho, you could do it. You could pop in the other little things. So things you can do with this guy in this mode as well. And for your size comparisons, here is a Lio Prime with two other Masterpiece figures. The ones I mentioned, Optimus Primal and Optimus Prime. These guys being in scale really works. This guy being bigger works too. He's a truck, right? So I think they all work pretty well together. It just feels like, you know, this is a real, like, awesome Masterpiece. These are awesome too. I never did review these guys though. It is what it is. It was a different time for me back then. I wish I could review them now, but I got so many other things still in boxes that need to be reviewed, and these guys are, you know, on shelves that are kind of disorganized, but still, they're on shelves, you know what I'm saying? And for another size comparison, we found them. Here is the Legacy version with the really scary zombie lion head. Yeah, that one's a little better, but it does do the back leg thing a lot better, and it, you know, it becomes, you know, the blade, the lion blade, a lot better. So yeah, in a lot of ways the Legacy is better, but in a lot of ways the Masterpiece is better. And then we have Big Convoy over here, who probably should get like a Masterpiece, or at the very least, and I think he will be getting a new Legacy version. This is another one I didn't get to review. Until recently, his box was around though, so I could have reviewed him, kind of something like him. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But anywho, we will get another Lio Prime this year, the TAKARA version of this, with the more, you know, anime accurate head for the lion. I can't wait for that. And my final thoughts, well, I'm really glad I actually finally reviewed this. I don't know, I had an aversion to reviewing any of the Masterpieces for quite a while, but, you know, I have mixed feelings, you know. It's good to finally see him in this mode. I have been looking at him in lion mode for years now. He's cool. I like the lion mode, but there was issues I had with the lion mode too. But I do like seeing him like this. I think he looks awesome. This was always my preferred mode. He looks great. I love the ratchets. Oh my gosh, it feels so good in those terms. The transformation, well, it took me a while. It's not ideal, and you know, that should not be like a Masterpiece level thing. I don't know, it just doesn't look great. Then again, the design, right? It's like inherent to the original design, so there's that. I wish he had ankle tilts. That would be better. So, I mean, there's things about this that could be better, but at the same time, there's things about it I really like. At the end of the day, I'm really just glad I finally did it, and now I could put them on my shelf, like, in the mood I like more, you know? I am looking forward to the updated Legacy version, so that kind of spurred me into wanting to review this ahead of that. It comes out in the next few months, so, you know, do stay tuned for that. It comes out sooner in Japan, but I might be waiting because a lot of the Japanese pre-orders are sold out. Sometimes when it comes into stock, they, you know, when it comes out, it comes into stock again. So I might be able to get that before the US releases, but if not, I will be getting it. You know, I think it's May is US release, so we could wait. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. But for now, this is pretty cool to finally do. I'm really happy, you know, honestly, I'm really happy that I did it. And there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Until next time, peace out, peeps.